About to end of my cup. I don't have much coffee left. Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? I've just about finished my cup of coffee. I'm down to the bottom. I probably won't make no more tonight. I've had plenty today, though. We are having some of Mama's wonderful vegetable beef soup.
Yeah.
Mama's cooked up a storm today. She's already made it, so we can't show you how she made it, but we can tell you about it. Did I tell you this is Coffee Time with John and Momma? In case I didn't, there it is. Mama, tell us about this wonderful soup, and I can go ahead and tell you. This will kind of like be a video in reverse. This will be the tasting first. I've already ate some. We've done blessed our meal, and I said, Mama, you want to go on live? She said, I've done cooked today. I said, well, we can go on and say hey. We didn't come on yesterday for Southern Sunday lunch because we skipped Southern Sunday lunch yesterday. We just didn't have lunch. Our church didn't have services, and we had a brunch breakfast, and at lunchtime Mama wasn't hungry and I wasn't either. And then last night, what did we eat? Bologna and crackers?
Yeah, we ate something. I can't remember.
We didn't even do lunch, folks. So you didn't miss us. We just didn't do it. But that was the way that went.
We was lazy.
We was lazy. You know, sometimes you need those days just to bring it in and do much of little of nothing. And that's a good thing. Good evening, John and Momma. Hey, Tamara, how are you? And hey, Janet. Hey, Vicki Davis Payne. How are you? Vicki Davis is a local here. And Vicki Payne, her husband will get mad at me for calling her Vicki Davis. But she used to be a Davis. Her husband, she's got a wonderful husband, Bill, too. Bill, hello. I want to say hello to you, too, Bill. Mm-hmm. Bill's all the time aggravating me. Mama, tell us about this soup.
Well, it ain't much. I was going to use boiling beef, and I couldn't find it in the freezer, and I got real cold of looking, so I found some round steak in there, and I cooked it and used it for the beef flavor. And you said it was real good in it.
It's delicious.
And then I just put a frozen bag of mixed vegetables for soup, it says in it, and a can of mixed vegetables, and crushed tomatoes and tomato juice. It's not like my usual soup.
No, it's not your normal, but it's very good.
I just thought we needed some soup today, and I just made it in a hurry and like that. So,
hello, Michael from New York. How are you? And hello, I'm losing names. Yummy, that sounds good. Yeah. Hey, Connie.
Move it off of my white shirt, that's for certain.
Mama's all dressed in white today. I asked her when I got off work, I said, are you a nurse today? And she said, I am cozy. She said, when I got cleaned up, I said, I'm putting me on a, was it jogging outfit? Yeah. And I can just sleep in it, she said.
I might be too lazy to change into PJs.
I can imagine you not wanting to sleep in them thermal insulated fluffy, whoo.
PJs?
She sleeps in all kinds of garb sometimes.
As long as I stay warm, I don't care.
She'll come through here in the mornings and say, well, you must be warm. You got on long sleeves. She's got everything on but a hood, I swear. Mama, what kind of seasoning did you put in here?
Well, I put salt and pepper and nature season and onions. Mm-hmm. And then my son added some more that
Well, now all thing I added was that little bit of that, it's kind of like a Mrs. Dash, but it's that someone sent us in the green lids. It just said vegetable, and I sprinkled that in there just for a little flavor.
He said it didn't have enough flavor, so he flavored it up more.
I would have put some hot sauce in it, but Mama said no.
I said, don't make it hot for me.
No, but that vegetable flavoring is good in it. And that way we can control the salt. So Mama put a little salt, but most of it wasn't. Hey, Teresa. Hello, Angela. Hello from Colorado.
Hello.
Hey, Tanya. You just jumped on. Hey, Geneva. So what have y'all been up to? It's been cold. It's still cold here. It's 47 right now.
It's warmed up, though, from what we've been having.
Mm-hmm. It's 6 o'clock. It's still 47. But I tell you what, it is still right here. It's still daylight at 6 o'clock.
That's amazing for us right now.
And it'll be 6:30 probably before the sun goes down completely. And then it'll be dark. But we were having darkness at 5. So we feel like spring is just around the corner. Hey, Cheryl.
It's creeping closer and closer.
Cheryl says she freezes to death too, Mama.
I freeze all the time.
Hey, Patsy from Bear Station, Texas. How are you? Hey, D.D. King. Are you just jumping on? Hey, Patricia Allen. Anything else going on, Mama, that we need to tell them? We do have mail to open and go through, but Mama says she ain't got it ready yet. What else have you got going on, Mama?
Oh, just trying to get straightened up a little.
Mama's been in a cleaning phase. She must really be in spring fever. Really.
I need to be in double spring fever to get this mess cleaned up.
All the Christmas is down here.
Oh, no. I like one tree out on the sun porch that it's too cold for me to go out there and do. It's the reason it ain't down.
I can take it down, Mama. It ain't too cold for me out there.
I know it, but it is for me to do it.
I thought you was through.
No, I ain't gone out there and done that one.
Well, we'll get it down. Because I know it's hanging over you and you don't like it.
Yeah, I like to have it down, but I've not been out there. If it had been warmer outside instead of 14 and 18 and stuff, I would have opened the door and let it warm up out there. But
the sun porch don't have a vent in it because it was just a closed-in porch. But I go out there in the winter. It might be 50 degrees out there or 55. I'm all right with that. But now Mama's the opposite. She'll go out there in the summer and it might be 70 or 75 out there. I told her we should have a vent put out there, but
I didn't.
She don't want one, she says.
That's another room to heat that I didn't think we could do it. My gas bill's already high.
You can turn the vent off, Mama.
I would leave it on.
I can't quit eating the soup.
Well,
Just talk.
Well, I can't either. I was hungry. It's the reason I made this real quick.
It's good. It's very good, Mama. And I guess it would be hard to do a live on it because it probably boiled for, 40 minutes or 50?
Yeah, longer than that probably. The meat
so all she did was just browned her meat. And she used, what'd you say, round steak?
Yeah, but I fixed it in coffee.
Mama, are you getting sick?
I've got the sniffles, I think.
What's that mean, Mama? What's the sniffles mean? You got a cold or don't you?
I think it's verging into a cold.
I hope you ain't contacted him.
Knock on wood.
We may have to take you and get you tested up.
I ain't had one all winter. I think I'm very fortunate. I'll just keep a knocking on wood.
We may have to knock on the door and say, hey, test her and see what she's got going on.
No, I'm all right.
Mama, I think it's the first time you've ever had white on. Look at her. Why?
I'm white.
She looks like Frosty the Snowman.
That's what I thought of when I looked in the mirror after I put it on. I wasn't really thinking about that until I looked in the mirror.
You look like Frosty the Snowman, Mama.
You've lost the old there, that is.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, no. What is it?
Well,
ask me about that tree again. I know the answer now since everybody said it on there.
What is a whale's favorite game?
What is the whale's favorite game?
Yeah, you know, the big fish. The one that got Jonah. What's his favorite game? You know, kids' game.
Well, I'd say go fishing.
Go fishing, yeah.
Go fish game, a card game. Go fish.
What about swallow the leader?
Swallow the leader.
I think that's cute. Swallow the leader.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Sophie from Naples, Florida.
Ooh, that's where I want to go.
My mama.
One.
Yeah. Hey, Donna Hall. How are you? Donna Hall Turner. Hey, Bonnie Cooper. How are you? Mama is sweet, Bonnie. She gets on me sometimes, though. She can be unsweet if she wants to be.
No.
Mama needs some TLC till she feels better. Kimberly, that's what's got her feeling bad. This is spoiled. This is a spoiled cold, probably.
A spoiled cold.
Mama gets a little TLC every once in a while. Everybody loves Mama. What does it mean when she fixes the beef in coffee? Mandy Gale, we put the beef in coffee and the acid in the coffee will tenderize. It acts as a tenderizer. It does give it a flavor, but it don't really taste like coffee. It just, Mama, you describe what you think it tastes like. Because they know I love coffee.
I don't think it changes it that much.
It don't really change the taste. It makes a good rich gravy. But the coffee will tenderize whatever beef you're using or pork. I've never really done the coffee with chicken.
No, I never.
But it really doesn't really need tenderizing usually. But a beef or pork, the coffee will tenderize it. And you put, someone asks how much you put. Mama just takes the pot of coffee.
Just pours.
And pours it in there. And
if he's got a lot, I'll use a little extra. And if it's getting real low that I think he might want a little bit sip more, I'll just use a smaller amount.
And it's not an exact measurement, but probably like a cup of coffee. Yeah. Or maybe sometimes 2 cups. You just want to not cover the meat. What would you say, Mama? Just put it up on the meat enough where it can...
Just a little.
Like you would if you was using water.
And then I add water and cook it down till it's tender when I'm going to make it like in a soup or something.
And you don't drain it off or anything. You just leave it in there and it'll boil down. But it just gives it a little flavor and it tenderizes it. Hi from Texas. Natalie, how are you? Hey, Natalie Jones from Texas. Thank y'all for being on here tonight. What's the weather like where you're at? It's still cold here, but it's winter. We act like every day in the winter that it should be warm. Like it's cold. People will say it, whew, it's cold. Well, it's winter. It's supposed to be.
14 to 47, I thought we was having a heat wave there for a few minutes.
Yeah, Kim says she hopes it's nice and sunny. Kim, it has been sunny. We've had some sunshine. All the snow's gone except just in the valleys of houses and, in really shady areas. Michelle Klein, I love my coffee too. I have to really, try not to drink too much of it. Beautiful day in Oklahoma, Tammy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, very cold again tomorrow. Well, Tammy, maybe we'll get your pretty day tomorrow. Maybe it'll come right on across
and
hit
nice.
Us. Hey, Kim. Hello from Pennsylvania. We love Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I like it.
We really don't have anything tonight. I just want to share with you that Mama's soup is so good. Homemade soup in...
Makes you feel a little better anyway.
It does. It warms your bones, warms your soul. It's Monday. I hope you all had a great Monday. The weekend went by quick, didn't it?
Too fast.
Just zip, and it's gone. COVID is rampant here. I mean, in our area, we are just having a lot of people with COVID. I'm just so thankful that this variant doesn't seem to be as deadly as the ones we've had before, and people aren't being hospitalized as much. But it's a real thing.
They are getting sick, a lot of people.
They are getting sick. And let's say a little prayer for each and every one of them. I have some close friends and people that are suffering with it in their home, and some of them have got it, and it's just, let's just say a little prayer for them. Y'all may, let's see, Angela says, y'all may me long for my nanny. She raised me. Aw. Is that Angela? Angie. Hey, Angie. Them mamas and grandmas and nannies are just wonderful gifts, and we just have to appreciate them every day in every way. Hey, John. Hello to precious Mama. You are wonderful. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? We're glad to see y'all on here.
Oh, yes.
How much is too much coffee, Jane? When you can feel it, and you're like, oh, I've had too much coffee. That's, I guess, when you've had enough. I usually drink 3 or 4 cups of the morning, and then I'll drink at least 3 more that day. That's usually my normal. Sometimes I find that when it's cold or if I'm working intently on something, I drink a little bit more, and I had to have maybe 6 or 8 cups a day, or 9. Sometimes if I'm just sitting at home, I tend to drink 2 pots a day. Okay, hey everybody. Tammy, how are you? All right, folks. Well, that's all we wanted to say. And I don't know if we got any more cold weather coming or not, but I sure hope not. I hope your lives are going good, and I hope your day's going well for a Monday. Here we are. It's the weekend. I like Mondays
It'll be
usually.
Friday before we bat an eye, hardly.
I like Mondays usually. It's a fresh start to a fresh week. But sometimes, even Mondays get a little overwhelming. But anymore with work and things going on, it seems like every day's a little bit much, and we have a lot to do. So we'll get the mail together maybe by tomorrow, and we can go over the mail because we have had some wonderful things sent, and
I didn't go to the post office today either to get.
We got to get to the post office. So if you've sent something over the weekend, order for cookbook or something, we ain't quite got it yet. We are still selling cookbooks. I did post about the toppers that go on the Tupperware canisters. And folks, Tupperware extended the canister sale this week, the half price sale. We didn't know it until midnight. It was ending at midnight. And they brought out the toppers, and it's the little canisters that go on top of the other canisters. And they're on sale. I'll post the whole thing in this comments in this link. And then they extended the other, so they don't tell us till the last minute, which is good. They give us a good little surprise. So some of y'all have written in about that, so that's the word on that. They are going on through Wednesday. Remember, Tupperware week ends on Wednesday. And that's the news on Tupperware. The little toppers, and they're neat. They're the little 4-cup, 3-cup, 2-cup, 1-cup canisters. So if you have extra things, but you don't want all that counter space taken up, these set right on top of your others. Kind of neat. I don't have any, or I'll show them to you. So it was a new product.
In time to
well, this was a surprise.
Surprise sales.
And so we don't have them. So I just had to show you a picture. I wish we did have them. I've ordered some to show you for next time, but they don't have them very often. And if y'all have any of them, they have had them in the past, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they are, I think you can get the host set now for $39 or something. I won't quote that price because I'm not looking at
for
it.
sure on it.
But we'll check it out and we'll show you the picture. I'll show you all the information in the comments below. I had taco salad, Brenda. I love taco salad.
Oh, yeah.
Do you use Doritos or tortillas, or what do you use for your chips? We used to use the Doritos, and I still do some-time. Hey, Sally Wallace. Here in Iowa. No, what? Wait. I love you all. Can't find it here in Iowa anymore. Don't know why. What are we looking for in Iowa? 15 bean soup. Yeah. Walmart should have it. You can order it probably online. I love 15 bean soup. It's one of our go-tos. I don't know what's going on here. Barb, are you frustrated? I don't know what is this. Now some people have been having trouble with videos freezing and stopping. They don't on our end, and they don't freeze when we do a replay. But I've heard other videos are having trouble, and they say it's happening more with computers and laptops and iPads more so than your phones. So sometimes you can log out and log back in, and that helps. And sometimes you can either delete your Facebook page and reinstall it, and that'll take out some bugs. So right now ours is moving, and we're not having any problem with it, and our replays are not either.
Yeah.
So I've checked into it because some of y'all were having trouble with it. So, yeah. Jill, put the ham hock in your 15 bean soup. Yes.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. It's delicious.
I don't use the package in it because sometimes it's pretty salty. It'll
come with a little pack in it. We don't use that because it is very, very salty. Mama seasons them herself with the ham hock or with that bacon or something. I made chili and grilled cheese with
I love
provolone.
that.
Oh, man, that is one of my favorites too. It sounds wonderful.
We had chili other night, or 2 nights, 2 different ways.
Yeah, yeah. You can have all kinds of stuff. How to get your cookbook. Brenda, the cookbook is it's a church cookbook. It's not ours
Is it in that joke
specifically.
book?
Let me see. No, I don't think it's in this book, Mama. No, I've got it written down here. You can send it to P.O. Box 918, Jellico, Tennessee. I'll put that information on there as well in the comments as soon as we stop here. And it's just $17, and that's shipping and handling and everything in the United States. And all the money goes to the church, and we just direct deposit your checks. So some of them have written them out to John Davis, some of them to OMBC. Either way, OMBC stands for Oswego Missionary Baptist Church. The bank don't really question it because we deposit. We're not cashing any checks. We've never cashed a check. They're always direct deposit into the bank.
Into the church account.
Into the church account.
If we tried to cash them, they probably would have.
Yeah, they don't. They don't really object as long as it's a deposit, which we wouldn't cash them anyway. But just that's one of the reasons. Beef soup sounds good, Belinda. It is good. It was good. This is my second bowl. I like 15 bean soup, but my family doesn't, Tina. Well, maybe if they like pinto beans, you could have both, or maybe you can have something that goes with soup. I always get you good. It's good to see you both. Thank you, Lisa. Some people don't have any problem, and some people report they're having problem. So I don't know. I would love to order a cookbook, Robbie. I'll have the information posted in the comments just as soon as I end here. And I'll try to make it to where it's easy to see. I made taco soup this weekend. Hello from Kentucky. Hey, Cheryl from Kentucky.
That's our neighbors.
Yeah, we're kind of Kentuckians. We're right here on the border. There's nothing else going on that we need to report. We just wanted to check in with y'all and say hey and let you know we're having a good day. Sorry we missed Southern Sunday lunch yesterday. That's a rare occurrence with us. We don't do that often. Normally, Sundays is a traditional day. We have lunch every Sunday. And we would have yesterday, but it just sort of...
Didn't work out that way, did it?
We ate a late breakfast. We didn't eat breakfast till 11 something. So you're not ready for lunch at 12 or 1. And then time we was hungry again, I think I had crackers with bologna. Fixing to fix some of them Hasselback potatoes.
Oh, boy.
Was that Melinda or Melanie? Melanie, those are so good, Melanie Taylor. Those are delicious. The Hasselback, it's different than a baked potato. It's got that crunch. If you want to fix them, and I did last time, Melanie. I did cheat and put them in the microwave for what you say, Mama, 9 minutes, 8 minutes.
That's been a day or so ago.
We put them in there until it was almost done. In fact, Mama got them really done. It didn't really hurt nothing because when I put them in the oven, they were still good. But I just wanted to speed it up for you all. If you've got plenty of time and it's not supper time yet, put them in the oven and let them bake the whole time. Cover them in some vegetable oil or some bacon grease or something, and after you Hasselback them, and let them get good and golden brown, and then that inside's still tender, and it's kind of like a French fry in a potato. It's just delicious. We had well done ribeye.
Oh, boy.
Mama's favorite was a good ribeye.
Ribeye and a baked potato. That's my favorite. I don't eat much of it, but I do like the flavor.
No, we don't eat it very often. Hello from Kentucky, Janet. How are you? Mama, have you got anything else? What's going on with you tomorrow? What are you up to? I'm sure you've got it.
I've got some plans for tomorrow.
Plans? Mm-hmm. Oh, what are you planning on doing, Mama? Some fun or some work?
Some work.
I knew it.
Work.
I knew it was going to be some kind of... Am I involved?
Maybe when you get off from work, yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Whatever you say, we'll do it. Hey, Della from Lexington, Kentucky. We love Lexington. Lexington used to be a big destination location for around here for Christmas shopping. People would go to Lexington at least once during the Christmas season to do some shopping. Not as much now with COVID, but before COVID, that was always a big deal. Hey, Melanie Rose, you're making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, mashed and roasted green beans for dinner. Oh, that's so good. I've shared y'all with several meatloaf recipes. I was just talking to somebody earlier today about meatloaf, and they were saying they really didn't like it because it never was the same. And I said, well, one surefire way of making meatloaf and it be the same is to use the jar of salsa. And if you haven't ever tried that, use a pound of ground chuck. Choose your favorite salsa, whatever kind you like. Put a jar of that in there. Put a half a tube of saltine crackers and a raw egg. Stir it all up and put it in your loaf pan. And then at the end, you can add a little bit of ketchup, and that'll give it a glaze. It's consistent, it's easy, and it's good every time. We don't normally put peppers or anything in our meatloaf, but if you do like peppers, it's got the onion, it's got the pepper, it's got the tomato, it's got all kinds of wonderful seasonings. And the salsa, if you like the salsa, then that's a good base.
That's the only way I get my meatloaf to taste the same is salsa. Because
Yeah.
I can make them, I think, just alike all the time, but seem like they come out
Mama,
with
you always make good meatloafs.
different
We do make
flavors.
different kinds of meatloafs, and we prepare them different. Because, we do our fried meatloaf. That's where we make it into meatloaf patties and fry it in a skillet on top of the stove, and then pour tomato sauce over and let it reduce down over it. Delicious that way. It's
Be sure
easy
if
that
it's
way.
got grease to pour the grease on
If you have
first.
grease, yeah. That's a summertime thing too. You don't want to heat the oven. Fry it on top of the stove. It's delicious that way. It makes wonderful little meatloaf sandwiches the next
You
day.
get a hamburger bun, it's just like
It's
a
delicious.
meatloaf burger instead of a hamburger.
Mama makes it. She don't make it wrong for me. It's always good. I'm trying to see meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and sweet green peas. Yes, Betty
That's
Smith.
what
That's
ours-
what we have. When we have meatloaf, we have mashed potatoes and sweet peas with it.
If you say meatloaf, you automatically think of peas and mashed potatoes.
Natalie, Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden. That would be good for supper anytime. Hey, Linda Bailey, how are you? Folks, we won't keep you on here. We thank you for joining us. We really do. And we've had several new folks. And I've seen some messages from y'all. I've tried to welcome each one of you in. Thank you so much for being a part of Coffee Time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for putting up with us, mostly because, me and Mama, we just off the cuff, whatever we
We're
do.
a little silly sometimes.
We're a little silly sometimes.
But that's our life. We're silly.
If Mama's got a big project, she probably won't cook supper tomorrow night, but we may come back on tomorrow night if we have something
I
else.
mean, you've got soup left. I'll feed you soup again tomorrow.
You heard it there. She says, you got soup? That's all you're getting.
Eat till it's
I can
gone.
eat soup 2 days in a row. I sure can. But they've been talking about meatloaf, Mama.
Yeah, you'll be wanting that now.
No, whoa. Let's go back down here for just a minute. Linda Pegram, was that your name? Meatloaf with dressing is good. Oh, I bet it would be. I had never done that before.
We make a tomato sauce in Portland.
Please get your cough checked out, Mama, Jan said. Yes, Mama. Mama has allergies in the fall and the winter. I think it's the dryness, but if it keeps up, she will have it checked. I guarantee.
He begged me to go today, and I wouldn't. So.
Well, I suggested highly. I said, "Why don't you go get your?" Because she said, "I don't have a fever. I feel fine. I've worked around here. I'm not sick." I said, "Mama, you could have a case of this COVID stuff going around." She said, "No," but we made a deal. I said, "If it ain't better tomorrow, we're gonna go check." And we will. Some battles I win. Sometimes I'm the boss.
You're pushy.
Sometimes I'm the boss. And sometimes I say, "Come on, Mama." She'll get mad at me a little bit, but she knows. "Oh, Michelle, you have COVID."
Oh, bless her heart.
Now, Mama can taste and Mama can smell. She has no fever. Her pulse ox is in the high 90s, 97, 98. So I don't think she's got anything.
I told you I wasn't sick.
I told you I wasn't sick. That's what she says.
Sniffles ain't sick.
She's been in and out, and she was out in the working and carrying on this weekend. And she's got these projects. She's got reorganization. I told you we had to rotate the stuff, like a lot of people rotate their tires. So Mama wants some stuff put over there that was over here, and then some other stuff took to the basement, some stuff that was in the basement. She now thinks it's time to come
Our
up.
remodeling over there is on hold right now, and I'd love to get it done and get through with it.
There's a little bit left on the remodeling project. It's a small little remodeling project. It's just some cabinets that we moved from one room in here to the other, and a few more things she's wanting done. And one of the guys got sick, and he's been out for a week. He don't have COVID. He just has something else going on. But they're taking care of it. The Lord's blessing. We've said many prayers for him, and the Lord is blessing. And hope they'll be back. But that's just life. Things happen.
Oh, yeah.
And that's another reason I think she may be coughing. They've been painting, and they put up some tile, and it smelled that smell. And I think that may have irritated her. So that's what I'm going to leave it with. And also, she's used the gas fireplace a lot. And I think that kind of dries it out. Grilled shrimp, rice, and zucchini. Ooh. Oh, Elizabeth, that sounds good.
Not to me.
Mama don't like all that. I would love to have a good gumbo.
The rice I would eat.
Get to the doctor, Diane. Thank you, Diane. Just get to the doctor and take that COVID test just to be sure.
I had one back in 1st of December.
She did have a test.
But I wasn't coughing in it. So.
Fever. What? Francis says I did too. No fever, but I went to the doctor and the COVID just to be careful. Kentucky is watching. Yeah, Kentucky's like we are. We've got a lot of cases.
Our little town sure is getting a lot anymore.
Yeah. Marlene, thank you for watching us. We appreciate you for being a part of our Coffee Time family. Right here, Barbara Box says she argued for a month that it was allergies, but it wasn't. It was COVID.
Oh. So you think I could if you beat it?
She'll be better tomorrow.
It's just started after the sun was going down.
She will be better tomorrow.
I wasn't this way a while ago, was I?
No, she's not been that well. Just since we sat down, really, it's when I said, Mama, you've been coughing here. What's going on? But she was coughing earlier today, but it kind of went away. And I asked her. She says, every time I cough or sneeze something, I have to go to the ER. Now, quit bothering. I said, okay, yes, ma'am. But now tomorrow...
I was raised not to go to the doctor much. And it stuck with me all these years. But we never had Cookbook way back then.
That's right. And tomorrow you'll either be better or tested one. I'll get a talking to when I turn off the camera. I may have to talk to you all night till she goes to bed.
He may get a whip. Can you see me whipping? My little nephew, he's a little younger than Johnny. When they were little, I'd say, Johnny, I'm going to whip you. You better straighten up or I'm going to whip you. And he was, like I say, a little younger than Johnny, and he'd say, let me see you. Let me see you. He just couldn't imagine, because Johnny was as big as me back then.
Mama has all kinds of stories to share about me. Mama needs to get checked out. Mama, I think your friends
think I'm outvoted.
You're outvoted. They're siding with me on this one. Some of them are saying that they thought they had allergies. It ended up to be COVID. No fever. Earlier, anyway. Do you have a fever now, Mama?
Mm-mm. No fever, no nothing.
Hope you feel better soon. Y'all help me with her tomorrow. She'll either be tested tomorrow or she'll be better one. Because we ain't playing. We ain't playing with that now. We're going to jump on it immediately. All right, folks, we're going to let y'all go. I'm sure y'all got better things to do than to sit here and watch me and Mama argue. But it is wonderful to visit with y'all as always. Y'all always lift our spirits, make us feel good. You know, sometimes...
Make me life is sooner tonight.
Sometimes the winter's lonely. And you get to thinking it's just you and darkness sometimes early. See, it's dark now. But we're all together. We're all alone together. So that makes us all one big happy family. So we are glad to see you all, and it's always wonderful to visit with y'all. And that's all we got tonight. I'm gonna get something done. I don't know what.
I'm gonna get ready to go to bed a little bit.
Oh, it's 6:30. You can't go to bed at 6:30.
I know it, but there's a little.
If you go to bed at 6:30, Mom, I'm gonna think you're sick. I'll be checking in on you. We'll be making that appointment.
It won't be 6:30 because they have to be.
When I get off here, I'll get you an appointment. I can get right on here and get you signed up for a test at one of them drugstores or somewhere. Folks, we're going to go. We're going to say, y'all, find you something good to eat. Make you some memories. Have a good time. Stay clear of the COVID. And if you start coughing, get
life
tested.
And enjoy life.
Get tested. And find you something good. And we'll be back on probably tomorrow evening. If not, we'll stay up to date. We won't be too long. And you all have a great Monday night. And just find you something good to do. Maybe a board game or put out a puzzle. Mama ain't put out a puzzle in a while. If it wasn't for this remodeling, she would have already had one out.
I would hate to have a puzzle. It would be covered in dust where they're doing that sheetrock
dust,
stuff.
Mama, they had dust for 30 minutes one day. It's gone.
If they do saw or do something else, it will be dusty again and stuff.
Mama's world has got to be in rhythm or she ain't happy. You all be good, and we'll be good, and we'll see you probably tomorrow. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you.